opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you've put the off-season to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for Italy, Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Doncic passes to Washington. At the top of the key, Gafford. Thompson sets the pick for Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So we're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And that one drops for him. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Washington passes to Gafford. Back to Washington. Stolen by Durant. Nurkic kicks to Beal. Nurkic a screen on Thompson. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Tyus Jones in pick-and-roll action is just so solid, folks. Always makes the right decision.
Irving passes to Thompson. Gafford a screen on Beal. Thompson with it. Jones covering. The 3 for Doncic. They get it back. Thompson finds Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Shakes him. The drive by Booker. Doncic feeling it out. Washington passes to Doncic. Back to Washington. Out to Doncic. Nobody near Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jones against Doncic. To the middle, Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop.
But you love that exploiting of a window of opportunity. Klay Thompson thought of as a shooter. Guess what? I can put it on the deck as well.
Booker dishes to Nurkic. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. A rebound by Washington.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Fires for 3. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Here's Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 9 points for KD.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Durant against Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
KD, a screen on Irving. Out to KD. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jones, no luck. It's Thompson off the drive. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. And here's KD for 3. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. He doesn't get the second one. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second, Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And Booker kicks to Plumlee. Jones, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, what we know is Tyus has always been an efficient player as a passer and as a shooter.
And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. Pass to Booker. KD on the wing. Zadorus, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great Kevin Durant.
And the Suns making a change here. Bulls checked in.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Booker finds Durant for the 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Last season, he played outstanding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Dwight Powell's checked in for Derek Lively. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
2 minutes.
Irving from long range. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Puts it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And, Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Pass to Thompson for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Marshall can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
In close, Durant gets the bucket.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Jones against Doncic. Thompson outside. In the corner, Powell with it. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 8. Durant kicks to Beal. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 3 for Doncic. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 8. And that concludes the first half. The Mavericks lead by 8. Just now to send it over to David. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot. Yeah, the only way.
And now here's something that is more than enough.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Booker out there with Jones, and it's Beal in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson from long range. Suns trail by 6. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Irving passes to Washington. Gafford inside. Guarded by KD. And on the way from Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
3-point field goal.
Irving's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to KD. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Stolen by Durant. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Booker sinks the three.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Nurkic with the double team. Gafford kicks to Washington. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns trail by 7. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Irving. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible. It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
On the basket by Jones. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic outside. From the arc, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Beal, and Monte Morris subbed in for Tyus Jones. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Washington against O'Neal. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Okogie. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Devin Booker.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Morris looking over the floor. Nobody near Allen. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're a chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dallas leading by 9. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center position. The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Done against Washington. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Plumlee.
Monte Moore's instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Yep, that one goes in there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson against Lee. Thompson passes to Gafford. Plumlee with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Morris dishes to Dunn. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Doncic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Irving can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Done outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas leading by 9. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Pass to Washington. And here's Thompson. Outside Irving. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Lee. Morris against Doncic. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Washington. Offline with his 3.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead. And he drives in, and yes, it's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Allen against Irving. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. This one for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Washington, that's for 2. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And now an 8-point Maverick lead. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Washington with this screen on Morris. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
They've also made a concerted effort to hit the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Plumlee. Beal comes in for O'Neal. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morris.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Thompson for three. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And here are the Suns now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Jones. Back to KD. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A three-pointer is right on target. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge.
rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Case and Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Durant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Durant with a screen on Dort. Back to Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The kick out to Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. Off target with the open look. And so Beal will bring it up for Phoenix. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational for him.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Now here's Durant. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Over Williams. Durant with the bucket.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Pass to Williams. And here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Drills it from deep.
Oh, man, this guy. KD, rack up another one.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Booker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Beal, the pass to Booker. Offensive rebound. Thunder leading by 5. Dort with it. Durant covering. Pass to Holmgren. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
1:44 left in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Jones is a selective but reliable jump shooter.
Dort, a screen on Nurkic. And there it is for him. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. In the third spot, Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Jones. Back to Wallace. The kick out to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dort against Beal. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Beal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Booker.
You know, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
Now here's Booker. There's a screen by Nurkic. Durant, the pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 7.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Wallace misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4, and we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Dort gets some space and parries the jumper. He's got 5. Suns trail by 3. Here's Durant. 7 points in the game. A shot from the mid-range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Shoots from the elbow. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
And Booker with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a Holmgren powers it in off the lob.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Durant's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace, the pass to Dort. There's the triple. That shot off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
Phoenix making a switch here. Bowles checked in. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. Oh, swiped away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Well, you can't teach height. Holmgren is always a lob threat.
They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Thunder. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Outside Booker. Beal against Dort. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Suns keep it alive. Jones from outside. Ooh, solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
So both teams making some changes here. Hartenstein with a screen on Booker. And the basket by Joe.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Booker surveying the D. O'Neal on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala for 3. Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 for 9 here in this second.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Outside Booker. Shot to stop the run. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And so it's Oklahoma City liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello. You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Suns.
I think it's funny why.
Thanks for tuning in. Now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the 2 guard. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Wing shot on the way. And too long on the shot.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
Mitchell finds Caruso. To the paint. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Jones drives in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Quick step and a nice play by Jones.
Wiggins outside. Outside Joe for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nurkic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
The Suns making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Pass to Mitchell, lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Outside Booker. Nurkic against Hartenstein. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Outside Booker. From downtown. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Caruso, pass to Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Thunder lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Gotta love the effort there. And undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Morris comes in for Jones. Out to Beal. Kept alive.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Suns trail by 9. Nurkic with the ball, guarded now by Mitchell. Up top, Dunn. Pass to Morris. Here's Okogie. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Morris outside. Back to Dunn. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Got the screen, the dish was perfect. Morris making guys look good.
Outside Joe. Wiggins for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beal outside. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Thunder lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Joe with the ball. Oh, there's the alley. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. And now let's take a listen in on head coach.
Keep driving it. Get to the free throw.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Monte Morris is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Beal in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And the basket is good.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 18 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Williams from long range.
Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Beal. Oh, Durant with a steal. And now the Suns fast break to tie it up. And Morris with the lay-in. And it's a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. They're just fighting tonight.
Second team foul.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Durant for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. A good look from Holmgren, and there's another one for the Thunder.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Allen in the high post. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And you could feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his eyes on the rim. Huge basket there.
That's good from Plumlee. The Thunder have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander and Durant with the block.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Nails it from 3. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
They get it back. Plumlee passes to Jones. This one for 3. Durant's shot is off.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Wallace's shot is good.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Durant surveying the D. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Booker, pass to Jones. Will it go? Intercepted. And here again, the Thunder in transition. Up the court they go. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Holmgren, takes it inside, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Nurkic just checked in for Plumlee.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Beal, no good. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Williams from long range. Doesn't go for him. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's
opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren into the center position. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Here's Williams. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And stolen by Thompson. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the rejection by Holmgren. And stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Doncic. Wallace covering. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Down low. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
To the paint. Irving kicks to Doncic. Five to shoot. The kick out to Irving. And here's Washington outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Dort passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Off target from three-point range. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Here's Wallace. Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Irving. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Doncic. Washington kicks to Doncic. The kick out to Irving over Wallace. Irving can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holmgren wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead button. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Fires from deep. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Williams with the steal. Holmgren against Gafford. There's Williams with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gafford against Holmgren. Gafford passes to Thompson. The kick out to Irving. Just 2 to shoot over Wallace. Irving, good. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Doncic. And the layup falls.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Door screen on Washington. Shots good by Williams.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Irving against Wallace. Right side, Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Irving finds Thompson. And it's Irving missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And they'll get another chance. Lively the pass to Irving. No good on the 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Thompson up top, defended by Holmgren. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Holmgren's got his first points in this one. Washington inside. He's against Williams. The kick out to Irving. Back to Washington. Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Memphis. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Irving kicks to Washington. Three-pointer. Back to Irving. Out to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wallace dishes to Holmgren. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Washington with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dort passes to Wallace. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Luka on the move. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, just cannot try a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Najee Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Irving with the steal. Here's Lively. Right wing. And here's Marshall from the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Please direct your attention to
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me.
All right, fellas. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Mitchell. Wiggins is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Thompson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved. And players acknowledge that and respect it.
Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Doncic finds Washington. Back to Doncic. Now Washington. Six on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
defensive foul. Aaron Wiggins. That's his first second team foul.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Washington. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Thompson finds Doncic. Now, here's Gafford. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. A 2-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Irving passes to Gafford. And the shot goes down.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Love that attitude, throwing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Dallas making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Oklahoma City, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williams. Shang comes in for Jones. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Topic. Doncic kicks to Gafford. Doncic outside. Back to Gafford. On the wing, Doncic. Morris outside. Wants to get it to Doncic and does.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And finished off by Jang.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Doncic. Misses the layup.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
On the wing, Williams. Scoreless thus far. Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Morris. Dante Exum comes in for Thompson. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. For Oklahoma City, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Hardy. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe. Holmgren finds Dort. Takes the 3. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded close. Pass to Grimes. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Williams. For the tie. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Marshall with the steal to the inside. Here's Exum. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Wallace inside. It's intercepted from deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
Defensively, keep talking.
3:10. Quarters behind it. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Daniel Gafford. Exum is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Grimes in at the point. Here's Dort. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lively. Gafford sets the pick for Lively. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thanks, David.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Williams with a clean look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end. Put in a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Irving, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gafford with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. All going up court. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Thompson finds Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune. And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams kicks to Dort. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 5. Thompson dishes to Doncic. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Outside Irving. Produced screen on Wallace. Irving passes to Washington. His 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Holmgren gets the bucket. And it's 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Williams against Washington. Washington with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic kicks to Washington. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Dort, connects from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Doncic finds Thompson. Doncic outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know what separates Doncic from most players, he's really calm under pressure, great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And he nails the 3rd.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Wallace the pass to Williams. Holmgren against Gafford. And here is Dort. Here's Holmgren. Got it!
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Here's Doncic. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Seven seconds left to play here in the fourth. Williams for three. Can't knock in the three. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Thompson. Got it. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And they're going to call for a review. They get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one is over.
And the footage relayed to the... The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Jones is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Washington passes to Gafford. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Doncic kicks to Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On its way from Irving for 2. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You've got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Here's Booker driving the lane. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore. Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Jones, the pass to Nurkic. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Thompson finds Doncic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And a missed layup. Beal against Thompson. Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Nurkic. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Booker pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Durant kicks to Booker. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Blocking foul called on Bradley Beal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic passes to Washington. Thompson sets the pick for Washington. Unloads from 13. Thompson outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Bradley Beal.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Jones, no one around him, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry, not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Now, here's Doncic, following the missed shot by Nurkic. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Plumlee is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Number 22, Mason Plumlee.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson, a screen on KD. Clock at 6. Washington kicks to Thompson. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is KD. This game he had 13. Plumlee, the pass to KD. Back to Plumlee. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic dishes to Irving. Back to Doncic. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dallas, no good that time either.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Durant just inside the line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Doncic. It's good from inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Durant inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Thompson for 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Suns on top, up 3. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Jones. Durant is out there with Plumlee. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Booker in at the 2. Outside for Beal. Hands it from downtown. Beal's got 5 now.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Here's KD. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And the Suns making a change here. Holes checked in. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
It's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And it's Jones. That time on the assist by KD. He's got 5.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Doncic steps on the gas.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Irving. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And checking out some numbers for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points per game last season. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Doncic against Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the man. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes, and after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there, but whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
And the dunk by Booker.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Irving passes to Doncic. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. That puts them in the lead. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Doncic. Nice break. Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
The wide open look for Durant. Misses the three. Mavericks leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Doncic passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Durant, that's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Marshall. The 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Suns trail by 3. Done outside. Outside, KD. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up team. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. And now let's... And that is...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. KD on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. KD's got 17.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Here's Doncic. And Jones pulls it down. Suns trail by 5. Durant down low. It calls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. He's always been an efficient free throw shooter.
Suns have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the line.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And coming in as a four-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
And it's Washington missing. Suns trail by 4. And Jones has it in the corner. Booker finds KD. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Thompson passes to Doncic. There's a screen by Washington. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Okogie comes in for Booker. Pass to Hardy. Dallas moving the ball around. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Okogie, the pass to O'Neal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Washington, that's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Suns trailing. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
The Mavericks have gone an even 50% to the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And from undrafted to journeyman to starter, Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Phoenix, Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And Morris subbed in for Jones. And the basket by Okogie.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Marshall with it. Exum kicks to Kleba. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Morris against Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Okogie. To the middle. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Marshall with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Exum. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Exum. Can't cash in from close range. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Plumlee out there with Dunn. Then it's Morris. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Allen in at the 2 guard. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Lee's checked in for Phoenix. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Nurkic the pass to Lee. Here is Plumlee. Back to Lee. Pass to Morris. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving kicks to Doncic. Thompson in the corner. Back to Doncic. Luka throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Morris passes to Plumlee, and that one good.
And the D not really doing its job here. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Substitution here for Phoenix. Kevin Durant's checked in for Plumlee. Beal comes in for Damian Lee. Booker, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morris. Here's Booker. Jones finds Durant. Durant uses his size in close.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Nurkic against Gafford. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. KD touches in.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Thompson inside. Working on Jones. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Durant attacking. Can't get it to fall. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter. Irving against Booker. Irving passes to Washington. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Beal gets a wide open look. A miss that time would have put him up. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And it's Thompson with the jam.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
KD so efficient in there.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
by Jones. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Washington. No good on the three. Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Durant. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Irving kicks to Washington. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thompson passes to Washington. On the three off target.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's KD. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it's Washington missing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. KD, that's for 2. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David.
many unknowns, Greg.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the 3. Now here's Booker. From the arc. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Dort. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Durant. Pass to Jones. Back to Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys when you think about KD. Guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Outside, Williams. Shot to stop the run. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Back to Nurkic. Outside for Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Phoenix with it. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Booker attacking. Wallace pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Of course, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Chalk up 2 there.
They're really working the paint now.
Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren inside. Nurkic is there. Yep, that one goes.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
The 3, Durant. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Beal finds Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Suns lead by 3. Durant surveying the D. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. They double team Durant. Shot from the wing. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Holmgren. Nurkic with some nice D. And here's Durant. He's got 11. Releases. Cans it with nobody near him. 13 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Kevin Durant had... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Bradley Beal, Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Booker, the pass to Durant. No good on the triple. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Beal. Wallace pulls it in. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Booker. What balance from Booker. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, big time.
Holmgren reaches up and throws it down.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
3-pointer, Beal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The kick to Durant. Takes a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Holmgren against Plumlee. Pass to Beal. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, They'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, B.A.
Bol, he's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Williams with it. O'Neal covers. Williams' shot is good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren finds Williams. Back to Holmgren. Dort against Beal. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 3 on the clock. Williams from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
O'Neal passes to Jones. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors. At Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Phoenix making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on an 11-3 run. It's stolen by Dunn. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. On target from about 13 feet. O'Neal's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Booker surveying the D. From behind the arc. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Great shot! The tray at the horn knocks it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
And so it's Jalen Williams. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Ready for the fan half-court shot.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
And moving on here, how about... Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. The shot by Dunn, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. SGA working through contact inside.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Booker can't get it to go. Thunder with a lead. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Nurkic. And And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Doris, at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds, Jusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Count it, and the foul. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Phoenix making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Blocked!
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Mitchell misses.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Okogie, covered by Joe Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Wiggins has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Jones against Mitchell. Jones drives in. Plumlee passes to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
On the wing, Caruso. The kick out to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Bradley Beal puts it in. Suns trail by 4. Plumlee passes to Nurkic. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Plumlee with it. Joe covering. Plumlee, no good. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Mitchell finds Caruso. On the wing, Caruso fires the 3, hits the three-pointer. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Beal from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso outside. The 3. Up again. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 7. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Durant, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. Allen, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Morris in for Jones. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Here's Joe. That one goes in. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen, the pass to Durant. Outside O'Neal. Allen, left side. Pass to Durant. And Count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for one.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
The previous play is under review.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here comes your...
A different look for Oklahoma City. Free throw is good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The free throw drops for Williams.
For your Oklahoma City, Williams. Taking...
And Williams drops them both. 5 ticks left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Dunn. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Dunn in at the 5.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Durant finds Allen. Screen by Durant. Pulls up. Durant! So effective inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. And the Thunder lead by 4.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft. Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And stolen by Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Some changes for Phoenix. Plumlee comes in for Dunn. And Okogie is subbed in for O'Neal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Williams. Durant's shot is off.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Pass to Durant. There's a screen. Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Suns trail by 6. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Jones, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Here's Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams passes to Holmgren. Left side, Williams. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Shoots over Booker. And the shot falls short that time. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Plumlee a screen. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Plumlee. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup. Suns trail by 4. Durant inside. Williams defending. The layup misses. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Holmgren finds Dort. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Wallace misses. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. The 3, Durant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wallace. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 6.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Dort with a steal. Here's the break for the finish. Holmgren finishes with style in transition.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The kick to Durant. The 3 ball. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Here's Durant. And that one is right through the heart. Here's Williams. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul. Sun substitution. Yusuf Nurkic.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. And that one's good by Durant. And so the Thunder take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on, but give these guys credit for sticking with
Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Count the basket. Doncic has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Dallas.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now, here's Doncic. He had 37 points last game out. No good that time.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Dort with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And Doncic, here we go. Pass to Washington. Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Williams.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here is Irving. Washington with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic dishes to Thompson. Misses the 3. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
The kick out to Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Lively against Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. From deep Washington. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder with the lead. Wallace finds Holmgren. And here is Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Back to Holmgren. Williams from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson against Wallace. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Here's Lively. Defended by Holmgren. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Wallace against Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. There's Williams with the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 3. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Irving against Wallace. Irving gets to Washington. Out to Thompson. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good with the layup. Floats it up for Williams and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Dort wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the center. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Lively, that's good.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Wallace. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. On the wing, Wallace. Guarded by Doncic. Wallace misses. Thunder coming to this one after the win against Utah. Doncic with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Washington against Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. That's their 3rd straight thing off an assist.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Williams. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. For the 3. A Three-pointer is right on target. Dort's got his second basket of the night. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounds.
Washington passes to Doncic. Poked loose. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Lock at 6. From downtown. And Doncic with the triple.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Wallace against Irving. Washington with a screen on Wallace. Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. Over Wallace. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving. Here's Williams, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Here's Irving. Williams with the block. One-on-one here. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Washington. Doncic dishes to Thompson. Back to Doncic. Holmgren with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You know, right now for the Thunder, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low,
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's all.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. What a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Williams kicks to Dort. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the free.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lively finds Irving. Back to Lively. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lively's got 8.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
Well, but there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Lively's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Mavericks.
And their guards have done more than their fair share. Honestly, it's all academic. If they can't close this gap soon, who's rebounding what won't matter.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Washington passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Dallas again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Mavericks trail by 11. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Wiggins from outside, and good that time. Wiggins has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Thompson with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Pulls it up. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some nice passing here by Dallas. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Lively. Can't cash in from close range. The Thunder lead by 11. Stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Caruso. Out to Thompson. Washington finds Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Irving looking over the floor. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Joe. Hartenstein up top. Shot clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Washington inside. He's against Hartenstein. Knocked loose. Pass to Doncic. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And the second free throw, good. Doncic outside. And stolen by Caruso. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder out in front, up 8. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
We're not talking to each other.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Irving on the wing along with Johnson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, Williams found the penetration and then committed to the drive completely.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And finished off by Williams.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Klay Thompson. Pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Wallace. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
The kick out to Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Williams looking over the floor. Over in the corner, Dort. No good from outside. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
A master from the mid-range. You just assume Irving is going to drill that shot every time.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside Williams. And the Thunder, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Mavericks trail by 13. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Washington, that's for two. Kept alive. Goes up again. Lively's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Thunder.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Williams.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Top of the key. Wallace misses. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused,